So I'm Fiona, or Viona, whatever I decide to call myself. And I've got a sewing project. I'm going to try and make a pencil skirt. And side note, I've decided to make my own pattern. And I've never made a pencil skirt. I've never made a pattern before. But I know how to sew. Kinda. I haven't sewn anything in 4 years. And the stuff I did make. Step 1 is take a bunch of measurements of yourself, but I've already done this because I started a couple of days ago, but my camera was flat, so yay! So take a bunch of measurements of yourself and add amounts for extra seams. I've decided to add 3 centimeters for every seam or hem or whatever. Okay. So I'm going to turn this paper shopping bag into hopefully the back pattern piece, and using those measurements I'm just going to do some stuff and time lapse me making it while watching Netflix. Off camera, I realised I made a huge mistake, and this is now the front piece, which is a lot smaller, and I'm going to make the back piece now, again. I'm going to make this one just out of printer paper, stuck together. I was super frustrated because 2 down is the exact length that I wanted. 2 across was short 1 centimetre. Okay, so now that I've got the pattern pieces, let's move on to the next step. So you want to wash your fabric, if you've bought new fabric like me, so that, I don't really know why, because there's stuff in the fabric, but you want to wash it on cold and with a bit of detergent. Hi, so it's the next day, and my fabric's all dry and I'm about to iron it. However, last night while I was at work, I realised I made a mistake. My pattern pieces are too big for the amount of fabric I have. But only like a centimetre too big. So, and then I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Then I remembered I gave myself 3 centimetres per seam, which are some huge seams. So what I'm going to do, is this is the only one that needs to be altered, is I'm going to make the seam smaller. Instead of giving 3 centimetres here and here, I'm going to give 2 centimetres here because I want to do a roll here on this side, which I'll get to later, and just 1.5 centimetres on this side, and then it'll fit. I found like this giant ass pen. I'm very excited about it. So now I'm going to iron this fabric because it's a bit wrinkly, and then pin and cut everything out.
While I wait for the ironing for to heat up, which is very fast, it's kind of taking a moment to braid out the fabric. So I've been wanting to do this for some time now. I keep being like, oh, I can't afford it because fabric's expensive. But then I was like, you know what, I'll go to like a bookshop and find something there. And hopefully I can always just like take apart something, and yeah, it's reasonably cheap. But then I was like, you know what, I'll just stop by Spotlight, which is like the only sewing shop in this whole town, and just check it out. And I was looking around and couldn't find anything. And I looked at the price, it was $20 per metre. I was like, no way can I afford that. So I was thinking like a metre and a half. And like, my thoughts kind of like, you know, make something, how do I make it cheaper than what you can pay for it? And if it's fabric is like $25, like $30, I can afford to get $30. I was like, but then I noticed it was right next to the sign saying Christmas fabrics, 50% off. So I was looking at it, I was like, it's green and gold.
I finished ironing and I cut out pieces. So this is the front piece. I cut it on the fold, so then you, wait, it's upside down. I cut it on the fold and then you unfold it and ta-da! And then with the back pieces, I did cut them on the fold and then I cut them in half so that you get pieces like this, because there's going to be a slit down the middle of the back, so you need 2 pieces. And I'm just testing out my darts, so I've like pinned along here the difference between, for the back panels, difference between the hip measurement and the waist measurement, because my mum was like, if you make the darts too big, then you'll get like a really pointy bit. But I've just tested it and I think it's fine. I kind of realised that it sticks to my pants, so kind of magic. But I think, yeah, it works fine. Yeah, I'm going to unpin this and then I'm going to do rolled hem along the middle back seam, because a rolled hem is like when you hem it over and then hem it over again. At the slit at the back, it hasn't got a regular, like if it flaps open for some reason or someone sees it, it's got a nice hem rather than like a straggly edge. Alrighty, it's been a couple of days and I have crazy makeup now, which kind of looks okay-ish, but pretty much I'm going to be doing some zigzagging some of the edges to help stop them from framing. So kind of like zigzagging one on, one off, one on. Alrighty, so my camera ran out of battery, but today's my only day off, so I didn't want to waste it. So I popped my camera on charge and just continued. I'm a great YouTuber. Pretty much what I was saying is that I was zigzagging the edge with one side on, one side off, to kind of stop fraying as much as possible. You could do this with an overlocker, but I don't have one, and that'd probably be better. On the 2 pieces, so I've done a fit, I did a rolled hem along the straight edge and then did the seam, but I left a bit of a gap. So this is the back slit. And then I went and did the darts on both sides. I'm gonna sew along the back. I know for you it's been like one cut, but for me it's been a couple of days. Pretty much all I've done is do a little straight stitch across the top to like hold the darts in place and all that. Now going forward, what I'm going to do is pin these 2 together, right sides together, and try it on, because I'm getting really nervous that I've made it too small, or you know, like this side real curvy, this side really not, and like the maths work out, but whether it will work out is another question. Okay, I tried it on and oh my gosh, there's so much room at the back, but it's like super tight here. So what I'm gonna do is sew the seams together, put the zipper, and then try it on again before I put the waistband on, and potentially if I can still try to have the pleats at the front, I will. I've got a feeling I'm going to need a massive dart at the back. First seam. Ta-da! Kind of botched it a little bit, but I think it doesn't really matter because I botched it kind of well. As you can see, around here there's like this one isn't quite flush with this one, whereas like it's flush up here, but then on this side, you know, it's a little not flush. So I finished the zip, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pin some darts in here while I'm wearing it for the front, and then I'm going to deal with the back at a later date. But for now, I'm just going to pin these. Okay, so I've done my best at pinning them. What I'm going to do now is take the skirt off and make sure that they're even before actually doing it. Okay, so I put the front darts in, and now there's this weird kind of thing going on here where like I don't think it's very flattering. So what I'm thinking is that the darts are too long because they come down to like here. I'm thinking they kind of need to end where my undies are, which you can kind of see, which is about here, making them that long rather than that long. Also, they're currently two different lengths, which isn't good. Okay, so I have redone these darts. It's still doing this bunchy thing here, but I think I can't really do much about that. So I'm hoping once the back bit is done, it will just magically look better. Also, in like different lighting, I don't know. It's an area of debate. So it's been a few days and it's now quite late. It's Boxing Day, and before I went to work I spent my Christmas money on getting a new sewing machine. Da, 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 da. But yeah, it's quite late right now, so I'm trying to be quiet as possible. I wanted to show myself like opening it up and trying it all out, but when I came home, my mum's husband and my sister were out watching a movie, and so I didn't want to like try and do that or film while there's a Tom Cruise movie going on in the background. But yeah, I've already done that and I tried out. Okay, so I've now sewn the dart, so I'm gonna try it on and see how this is gonna work. However, this is gonna be a struggle because I'm at
my parents' place at the moment, and there's only one full-length mirror, which is in the room. So I can't go in here and like try it on. So I'm going to try it on and then I'll show you the mirror that I'm going to be looking at, which is probably the mirror I'll have to show you guys though. So I'm excited.
Okay, so this little face mirror is what I'm going to use to show it, but there's no like light here, so you're going to get a shot in the dark. But yeah, I'm just going to like walk up the stairs and kind of show you. So, actually, okay, I think this is going to be like the best that I can get around at the moment. You can see it's still kind of giving me like a pregnancy belly, which no one really likes. I think that's a my body issue, not a skirt issue. It's finally like fitting at the waist, which I really like, but you probably can't see, but it's doing like a little puckering thing at the back, which I need to sort out. But yeah, this is really crap lighting. So you probably can't see this, but I've just redone that dart line. So the old dart kind of started here and the new one starts here. So I'm going to try it on again and see if that helped, and then just find out. So it's still puckering pretty bad. I'm wondering if I need to just iron it flat, or like if I should take it down even further. And I don't really know, because it's like obviously a lot bigger than like these two darts were. Thinking I'm just gonna continue taking it down a little bit further and see what it looks like, and then if it's still not, I don't know. So it turns out it was just needing to be longer. I just tried it on. It's no longer doing that puckering thing. So now I'm just going to unpick these lines. It's going to be great fun. And then I'll probably in the morning iron it flat, sew it down. But I think unpicking it's probably going to be enough for one night. It's going to probably take me yonks, so I'm going to do that while watching some TV. Okay, surprise, surprise, it's been a few more days, and I realised, okay, I realised that to reach my goal, which was to finish the skirt by New Year's, and when I say by New Year's, I mean before New Year's Day, before New Year's Eve, I have to finish it tonight, because it's the 29th today, and it's already like 6, not 6, already like 8, and if I want to be able to get good reveal shots, I need to be able to put the skirt on when I get home tomorrow, which means tonight, yay. But also, my whole family's home right now, and I don't really have a bedroom at my parents', so I do everything in the lounge, and I can't do it in my room, so I'm gonna have to share the space, which could be quite tricky because they're gonna watch movies and talk and eat and do all, you know, life in the living room. They're gonna live in the living room. So I don't know how this is gonna go with me filming. I know, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so what I've got left to do is the hem, which, not the same length, and the waistband, and have it kind of angling up. But I'm just going to wing it and do a rolled hem. I really hope this is not the worst angle ever, and then I don't just be like the whole time, but this is the angle. Alrighty, I'm now just trying on the skirt inside out with that seam, seeing if I feel like the hem is... Okay, so I've just done the rolled hem, finished that, and now looking at my scraps, trying to figure out how I'm going to turn these into a waistband. Okay, I now have these two pieces of fabric, pretty similar in width. Going to iron it again so that it's folded like in half, and then like on one side, this will be like the outside side, the side which didn't have the zigzag, it's going to be like, yeah, folded under as well, so it has a nice edge. Then I'm going to pin it onto the skirt, sew it on. It's a bit longer than my waist, so I'm hoping there's enough room to do a little thing for a button. Yeah. Okay, so I've made it one big long thing. I have pinned it along the edge and I just tried it on. Alrighty, so I've now sewn the edge on, and I was planning to do a button here, but I actually decided to just make it a knot, which wasn't planning to, but I kind of thought it was really cute, and I'm really tired and I can't be bothered doing a buttonhole.
Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. It's the next day. I was trying to figure out where I should film my review and just seeing like what line was in the different areas and all of that. And so I squat down to look at my camera to see like what's going on. And I was wearing a skirt and I split it right up the back. So now I need to resew the back seam. Yay! I'm supposed to finish today and be like, just telling you guys the next step. But no, I have to resew it. So I'm thinking of the day is resew it, but this time on like the smallest stitch length, and just make sure it's really, I don't know, try again, not spoiling it again.
So, this is the finished result, and I am standing next to a highway, so it is very loud with all the cars passing at 100 k's an hour. Yay! But I thought this was a pretty shot and good to be able to get full body. But yeah, this is it. I'm really happy. I absolutely love the back of it and how well it is fitted. The front has like lots of issues, especially around here, because I can't get it to like be 100% flat for more than like a second. But I decided I don't really care. Really like that I chose a little thing here. You probably can't see all the details because I'm over here, you're over there. This is awkward. But yeah, this comes to the end of the video. My mum's just coming over. She's not coming over. She's just gonna watch me. But yeah, I've finished the skirt now and I'm really proud of myself for finishing it. I haven't sewn in a few years, and this is, although I've done many skirts, well, done a few skirts before, I've never done anything so tailored. And yeah, it's not perfect, but life isn't perfect and I'm not perfect, and that's fine. Yeah, I made a video. If you find this video, give it a like, comment that you found this, you're a unicorn, and let's be friends if you want to be, obviously. Tell me if you want to see something or you don't. I don't know what you want to comment, but please comment so I know, well, I will know if you've seen it because I'll get like a certain amount of views, but like so I know who has seen this. I don't know, I'm really nervous about posting this. I will see you next time.